So it's Michael here with goodereader.com, and today we're looking at the Samsung Galaxy Note. Now this is the 10.1 LTE version that was just announced yesterday due to be on Verizon. So we're going to learn about some of the cool new features that are being bundled in here.
So some of the new features have been updated. Is the Jelly Bean processor, is the Jelly Bean Android app. What it's going to do is going to bring us different functionalities, let's say like our dual view. So I want to open my calculator and at the same time have my calendar up. Okay? Or I can go to my email and check that out. I can go to my gallery, at the same time go to my video. So I can be watching my videos at the same time watching, let's say reading my emails. Or if I want true multiple function or multitasking, I can click on Cascade View. And Cascade View is what it's going to do is give multiple windows on the device of what you're doing. All you're going to need to do is press the home key, and from there it's going to bring it right back, or you just go click on these. Other cool little features that has been brought here is called the Quick Commands. Quick Commands is just a two-step item to open any application you like or function on your Note 10.1 by simply drawing a straight line up. It's going to give you this plain notepad. You can click on Settings. Click on Settings. It's going to come with 3 built-in applications already, or quick commands. You can do a question mark for your internet search, your @ sign for your email, or your exclamation for maps. From here, you can actually go to the plus area, and we're going to add a command. We're going to select an application of our choice. I'm going to open the camera. I'm going to draw a C for camera. And now, anytime I have my pen out, simply all I have to do is draw a straight line up. And it's going to pull the arrow up, and I can do a circle. Now it's going to open it's going to open the camera on here.
I think it was a C you did.
Was it a C? Of course. So now we have our camera opening up. So right there. Since I do have my pen out, I don't have to actually tap my tablet or touch my tablet. I can actually hold the S button on our S Pen, draw the less than sign, and I'm right back to where I was. And that's going to work any part where you're at. I'm back in my application, press there, and I'm right back. So those are a couple of new features that we have with there. Also, AirView has been brought to the Note 10.1. I'm going to go to my videos. From here, I'm playing the video. And what I mean by AirView, it's going to be able, just like when you're browsing, to be able to hover over, and it's going to give you a view of what you're looking at. So instead of trying to figure out where you're looking into your video, you can actually go here, hover, and we're right there where we're at. And now let's say I want that image from there. I can be able to hold my S Pen down, cut that out. That's going to give me the ability to choose S Note, email, Gmail. Very helpful, let's say, for social media like Facebook. You want to have a get-together, a barbecue. Simply cut out the mapping, cut out an area, write an S Note, and send it right off. Paste it on Facebook. Also, let's say for business individuals that are looking at Excel spreadsheets, they can actually cut out that section and save it into the scrapbook. So those are some of the cool little features on the Galaxy Note 2. And at the same time, I can be watching my video and doing other functions.
So there's a lot of multitasking features, found in this tablet that's not found in anywhere else.
Yes.
So what do you think are all apps compatible with the tile view that you had and a multi-touch? That would pretty well work with anything you do, from ebooks, to video, to web browsing, and so on, right?
Yes, for the desktop, for the dual, and for the Cascade View. Yes, but as for, let's say, the pop and play, it will have to be a video that is actually on the internal SD or an external SD card in the device.
What type of, for the SD, what supports this? Can you get up to 64 gigs, or what type of?
Yes, you do have the internal 16 and the expandable up to 64 gigabytes for here. So you don't have to transfer all your files out of your device. You can actually simply switch out the micro SD card that is right here and just switch it out and put it the size you want, up to 64 gigabytes.
How has the S Pen in the 10.1 inch differs from, say, the Galaxy Note or other tablets?
from the Galaxy Note 2?
Yeah.
Well, they're very similar in functionality. You both, because the Galaxy Note 2 is a phone and a tablet, or phablet, so you can have the same capabilities. Now, what it does is just enhances the multitasking feature that you won't, let's say, get in other tablets that Tab 2, 10.1.
Right.
This one actually enhances the completeness of our tablets.
So we're just taking a little bit closer look here at the Samsung Galaxy Note. This is the 10.1 LTE version. As you can see, form factor, it's very light, it's fairly thin. You can see here 2 front-facing speakers, as well as a built-in microphone and a front-facing webcam. This is running Jelly Bean, so this is the big difference between this and the Wi-Fi version. Looking on the bottom here, you can see that it's the LED flash, as well as the rear-facing camera. Looking on the top here, you notice this is where your SIM would go, 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, infrared, a micro SD up to 64, volume, and power button. So nothing going on the sides. So let's just put this down for a second here. We're going to pretty well look at the ebook experience here. You can see here that Play Books, Play Magazines is on here. You can almost see that Samsung did away with the Reader's Hub, and this was something that was on a lot of their other tablets. Zinio, Press Reader, Kobo, those were the main apps here. So this may or may not make it, but as you can see, it does have the Game Hub, the Media Hub, and things like that. So they could have done away with the Reader's Hub for this. But you can see here that it is preloaded with No, and as you can see that this is probably not an account loaded for it, but it's pretty well, as you can see, a shortcut. But No, if you're not too familiar, is more geared towards students, digital textbooks living in the U.S. Same with Play Magazines, mainly available to customers living in the U.S. I mean, of course, it's Verizon, which is a U.S.-only company, so this totally does make sense. And so you can see it's preloaded with like the Amazon Kindle and things like that. But of course, it is fully Google Play compatible, which means that you can install, your Kobo, your Barnes & Noble, any type of e-reader content system that you deal with on the Android platform, you'll be able to do. So there are lots of things here if you're into watching movies, TV shows. So there's a ton of content and a half here. So this has just been a quick look at the Samsung Galaxy Note, the 10.1 LTE version. For Good e-Reader, this is Michael.